I see we have a question. Very, very important question, Bishop. Does a person need to be saved to receive the gifts?
I'm sorry.
That's a good question.
John chapter 6, Jesus says, "Did not I choose you 12, and one of you is a devil?"
Come on. We talked about this earlier. Come on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So now watch this here.
Now we're talking about apostles now, right?
Going bald right here. And the reason why is because every time I get hot with the word, I would scratch that area. And so over the years, I'm getting hot. so let me answer that question with some grace. I want to answer with grace.
Right.
Judas, who had an issue with greed, was given the very thing he had an issue with. He was given the purse. Okay. Now Jesus turns around and he says to the disciples, after many chose to no longer follow him, so that lets us know that there were many disciples outside of the 12. There were many disciples. So John chapter 6 lets us know that. And from that day, many chose to not follow him. Then he turns to the 12 and says, "Do you choose to go also?" And then Peter says, "Whether shall we go? You and you only." Okay? And then he says, "Did not I choose you 12, and one of you is a devil?" So I did this here sermon. I want to say I did it in the Caribbean islands. I want to say I was in the Bahamian Islands. And the title of that sermon, brother, was, "You ain't got to be holy to be used." See? So that's the answer to the question that the person asked. You don't have to be holy to be used, but it's better to be chosen than to be abused.
Come on now.
So now, if God can use a jackass to save his prophet from running himself into chaos, he's going to use whatever he has to use to get done what has to be done. So in answering the question, Judas was considered and labeled a devil, yet he was one that was named among the 12.